We are live now.
Okay. I do not need to call this meeting to order since we've already, correct? Okay. So we had a closed meeting of council today. There was business arising at that closed session with direction to staff, and be it resolved that the council of the corporation, the town of Bancroft is hereby direct staff to carry out all actions as approved in the November 15th, 2021 closed session of policy. We had two items and we will speak to one of them in detail. So could I have a mover and a seconder on that, please? Councillor Tracy McGibbon and Councillor Wiggins. So we dealt with the potential purchase of property, and we also had tabled to council our vaccine policy, and I would ask our treasurer to speak on that, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, councillors, colleagues, and in the public. So before you today is a recommended vaccination policy for the town of Bancroft. Mr. Mayor, the health and safety of our employees is top priority. The town of Bancroft is committed to taking every precaution reasonable in the circumstances for the protection of workers from the of COVID-19, and we've done much so far over the months and well over a year. While current safety plan protocols such as masking, hygiene, and social distancing have been effective, the emergence of new COVID variants has made the necessity of vaccination greater than before. Based on the unanimous advice of every public health unit in the province, vaccination remains the most effective means available for protecting ourselves and others from the virus transmission, hospitalization, and death. This policy before you has been developed, introduced based on these imperatives, the advice of public health authorities and the Ontario Government Regulation 577/21, which directs that all employers comply with the advice, recommendations, and instructions issued by the Chief Medical Officer of Health and the regional municipal medical officers of health. So based on these directives, and in the interest of workplace and public safety, the town of Bancroft recommends the implementation of the COVID-19 vaccination policy before you in order to protect our employees, contractors, visitors, volunteers, students, and others from the risks of COVID-19 transmission. Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. And before we deal with that, we had the open resolution with respect to direction to staff, which, so just could I have all in favor on that, please? I forgot to call that. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. So just before we ask any questions, I'll put the motion on the table that dealing with this. It says, be it resolved, the council does hereby receive the COVID-19 vaccination policy report dated November 15, 2021 as presented, and further, the council does hereby approve and adopt the COVID-19 vaccination policy as presented. Mover and a seconder, just put on the table, please. Councillor Tracy McGibbon, Councillor Caulfield. Is there any comments or questions to the treasurer on this policy? Okay, seeing none, all in favor?
Yay.
So passed. Thank you. And give me one sec here. Okay. I guess we're into the bylaws now. First, second, and third reading. Have I forgot anything, Amber?
No, you have not.
Okay, surprising. Okay, good. Be it resolved, the following bylaw is be introduced and read a first, second, and third time, be finally passed, and that the mayor and clerk do sign and seal the same. Any rule of this council to the contrary notwithstanding. Bylaw number 90-2021 being a bylaw to adopt the COVID-19 vaccination policy for the corporation of the town of Bancroft. Could I have a mover and a seconder, please? Councillor Wiggins, Councillor Barry McGibbon, all in favor, please.
Yay.
Thank you. Confirming bylaw, first, second, and third reading. Be it resolved that a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the meeting of council held on November 15, 2021 be hereby given a first, second, and third reading, be finally passed, signed, sealed, and number bylaw number 91-2021. Mover and seconder on that, please. Anybody? Councillor Caulfield, Councillor Wiggins. Okay, Councillor Caulfield and Councillor Miles. We're going to get you on record here. All in favor?
Yay.
Okay, thank you. Next meeting date for regular council is December 14th. And could I have a motion to adjourn, please?
That'll be me.
Counselor Wiggins, okay. Thank you very much.